What's up YouTube? This is the Creative Duelist here, making decks creative since 2016. What I have for you today is my Ancient Gear deck profile. I managed to get the new stuff from the structure deck, one of my favourite decks of all time. Before I continue with this deck profile, I just need to quickly address something. I need a little bit of help. I've been trying to finish these decks off, I've been trying to find a new tripod. I don't want to buy those crappy tripods that aren't very good. I've literally been trying to scrounge around trying to find a really good tripod for you lot. Trying to find some cards, some money to finish off extra decks, finish off decks, so I can have a really completed deck profile so that you guys can enjoy. I also want to try and pump out more videos, because unfortunately I've been busy with my own life. I've been trying to find some good editing software for my laptop, so I can actually edit my videos and do such and so forth. But in the description after this deck profile, I will place a link to my PayPal, and if you don't have to, this is just a request, it's not forced, but I would be greatly in your debt. I'd be extremely grateful if you guys could donate to me. I'm not asking for a whole heap of money, I'm not asking for £100 donations, £50 donations, nothing crazy. Donations could be what, a pound, or if any other viewers across the pond are watching, could be $1 or £5, £10 even. That's even enough for me, because if you guys can donate to me, I will make sure that money will go towards buying new cards for decks, also buying my tripod, because I've literally been looking around, I haven't found any good tripods, they're all cheap. Also, I'll also looking to buying some new better editing software, so I can actually take my channel more seriously, because so far I haven't been able to produce any videos in a while, because again I've just been really busy trying to find money, make these deck profiles. But if you guys could donate to me, that'd mean the world to me. I'd be extremely in your debt, and of course I'd repay you guys back if I made enough money to edit the videos and such. I'll be able to do giveaways. I'll be able to give back to my fans, because I'm not a greedy, as I shouldn't say this, I'm not a greedy son of a bitch like some people. But anyway, it's optional, you don't have to. But anyway, let's get on with the deck profile. So yeah, let's start this. Okay, Ancient Gears, we're going to start with the two Reactor dragons. Very self-explanatory. He's the better version of Gadjiltron dragon. When he attacks, your opponent can't activate monsters, spell or traps, and the other effects are alright, but you need to tribute an Ancient Gear monster for him, and basically he gets to deal piercing and attack twice. For the last of the vintage Ancient Gear monsters, one Ancient Gear Golem and one Gadjiltron dragon. This is literally the only ratio you need. You don't need to play anymore, because they'll just brick. So plus you can always keep recycling them with Geartown, Fortress and other means. So yeah, that's it for the main Ancient Gear monsters. For the next ones, I play triple wyvern. This card's amazing. What wyvern does is, when it's normal or special summon, you get to search any Ancient Gear card. So you can search the big monsters, the spells and the traps. Unfortunately, you can't search Geartown, because Geartown is not classed as doesn't have Ancient Gear in its name, or Ancient in its name. 3 hunting hound. This card is really good. It's a built-in polymerization, so you don't have to play any silly poly engines. And when it's normal summoned, you deal 600 points of damage to your opponent, which is really nice. And he helps you make your Ancient Gear fusion monsters easier. 2 Gear Gadget. He's only there for the fusion materials, and of course he's just another level 4, another H and Gear monster. And for the last monster, I play 1 Gearbox, because there's a combo you can do with Geartown, Catapult, and Fortress, which I'll show you after the deck profile. That's it for the monsters. Fairly self-explanatory. Well, that's it for the H and Gear monsters. For the rest of the monsters, I play 2 Silver Gadget and 2 Gold Gadget, just for the rank 4 plays. It's quite standard. Spells, I play 3 Geartown. Geartown, of course, it's really good. If it's destroyed by any means, you get to special summon an Ancient Gear monster from hand, deck, or grave. Unfortunately, it's not Ancient Geartown. It'd be really good if they renamed it. Of course, a new addition to the deck, 3 Catapult. Basically, if you control no monsters, you can destroy one face-up card on the field. Well, that you control. Mainly, you're going to specifically target Geartown and Fortress, and you get special summon an Ancient Gear monster from your deck, ignoring the summoning condition. And its secondary effect is you can banish this card from your grave, destroy another face-up card you control, and bring out an Ancient Gear token. 2 Fortress, I probably may play 3, but I like 2. Fortress protects your Ancient Gears from being affected by your opponent's monster effects or by any of their cards. And of course, if it dies by any means, you get to special summon an Ancient Gear monster from your hand or graveyard, which works really well. 2 Terraforming to search the Geartowns. 2 Twin Twisters to destroy your own stuff as well as your opponent's. Foolish for grave consistency. 1 Overload Fusion to bring out the Ancient Gear Giant, as well as being able to make faster plays sometimes if you brick and you're at the receiving end. If you top deck this, it's really good. Raigeki, Soul Charge, and Limiter Removal. That's it for the spells. Traps, 1 Ancient Gear Reborn, 2 Deep Dark Trap Hole, 1 Time Space, Bottomless, and Solemn. You don't really need to play many traps in Ancient Gears, but of course I couldn't really think of anything else to play. You can play just strikes, but I like Deep Dark Trap Hole because it deals with a lot of threats. So that's it for the traps, and that's it for the main deck. Extra deck is quite self-explanatory. 3 Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. He's unaffected by spells and traps, put up on activate monster effects, and if he attacks, you can inflict piercing, and he can attack all monsters once each. Last of the Ancient Gear fusions, 3 Howitzer. This card is so good. It's so safe. You get to burn your opponent for 1,000. It's unaffected by everything, and if it dies by battle, you get to special summon an Ancient Gear monster from your deck, ignoring the summoning condition. I don't play Ultimate Gear because Ultimate Ancient Gear, because you don't really need it, because Chaos is just better, and Ultimate Ancient Gear is more specific to make. For the rank 4s, it's just random stuff. Dweller, Rebellion, Gagaga, Castel, Honor. You only make this if you can't deal with certain monsters, and of course the Gigant X to search out the wyvern. That's it for the deck, in fact. Okay, let me show you a quick combo. You can actually OTK your opponent with this if you open it right, or you can just make a solid field, well, a decent field, if as I should say. So 1 Catapult, 1 Geartown, 1 Fortress, any Ancient Gear monster in your hand. Also the card, what else could you, just really anything. This is just, say if you just, so these cards don't actually really matter, so these 2. So what we're going to do, this is our hand, ignore these 2. We're going to activate Fortress, so we make sure our players are safe. Activate Geartown, activate Catapult to destroy the Geartown. We're going to get the effect of Catapult first, so we special summon a wyvern. So we get the wyvern effect to search, what is it? To search the, actually, we'll do wyvern's effect after, because we need to resolve the links. So we'll get Geartown effect to special summon the hunting hound from the deck. Then we will resolve wyvern's effect to search for Gearbox. So let's find it, 1 second. can never find, oh, here it is. Add ancient gearbox to hand. Gearbox will trigger, so you can grab ancient gear gadget to your hand, and then now you can use hunting hound to fusion summon, and then make a chaos ancient gear giant. And of course he's going to be protected on top with fortress. So yes, that's one combo you can do. Or if you have limiter removal, you could literally, you can't use limiter removal on this of course because it's unaffected. You can use limiter removal on something else, so you could still do the whole combo, but you can special wyvern from the deck with catapult, then resolve Geartown to bring out Gadjiltron, or you could bring out, in fact, Reactor. Where is it? You can special summon out Reactor, and if you have limiter, if you happen to have limiter removal in hand, you can then go ahead and activate limiter removal. So this will become 6k. This will become 3,400, I think. And your opponent can't activate anything when you attack, so you're able to inflict a lot of damage. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. I apologise for not having my tripod, because again, I've been trying to look for a really good tripod so I don't have to keep holding the bloody phone. But yes, if you guys are able to contribute to me, that would really help me in advance, and help you as well, because I'm able to give back to my fans. So yes, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll also leave a deck list in the description. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.